Does everybody handle these various stresses differently?
Yeah.
And if that's the case, how much of an issue is that when it comes to health, that everybody's so different?
It's very interesting. It's actually quite genetically determined. And so we're very much individuals when it comes to how stress affects us, both in terms of the immediate response. Say, when one person has a report due, they might feel anxious, whereas another person might get a headache or heart palpitation. So the initial symptoms of stress could differ from person to person, but also what happens in your body over long-term exposure to stress is differing. For some people, for example, the cortisol levels end up elevated. They're too high a lot of the day, and that elevated cortisol then disrupts what I call 4 core systems. So if cortisol is high all day, it's disrupting digestion, which for a lot of people, they notice it in digestive symptoms. It disrupts the immune system, making some people more likely to catch an infection or autoimmunity or cancer or allergies. It also disrupts the nervous system. So for other people, the symptoms are going to be maybe even a headache or neuropathy or a depression. And it also affects hormones in the body. So this would look like anything from menstrual irregularities to insulin changes and increased likelihood of weight gain, thyroid changes. So when you start to look at those 4 core systems that are being affected by changes in cortisol levels, you can really see how not only it affects and causes a lot of health issues, but it can be different for each person. And some people notice issues in all 4 systems, so then you're really not feeling well. So, from there we can see that actually once you have a disruption in the immune system and the digestion, then you're more likely it becomes like a vicious cycle, a ripple effect. Things just get worse from there. So my goal becomes helping to restore healthy cortisol levels, but also to help these systems get back on track.